Hello again, guys. Kilby Sports here again today, and I'm back. Today, I'm going to talk about what the Jacksonville Jaguars have to do in order to beat the Patriots this Sunday. Most may say they have no shot against the Patriots. How can Blake Bortles beat Tom Brady? Well, I'm going to tell you why the Jags can win this game. I'm not saying they're going to win this game. I'm going to tell you guys how they can win this game. So, the Jaguars are known for their defense. Their defense is one of, if not the best in the NFL. They can slow down Brady. They're first in pass yards allowed, second in total yards allowed, and first in points allowed. But all this doesn't matter if the Jaguars can't do one thing, and that is to get after Tom Brady. I'm going to stress this out. They need to hit Brady, pressure Brady, and make him under duress this whole game. One game where I was thinking, man, Brady is getting beat up. I think about the Patriots versus Broncos AFC Championship game in 2016. I remember watching that game, and one glaring thing I can remember from that game, Brady was being hit over and over again. He was getting beat up by Von Miller and DeMarcus Ware and these boys out there in Denver. Brady was sacked 4 times and hit 17 times, so he was hit a lot. You have to rattle him. That's how you beat Tom Brady. You see it with the Jets when they beat him in 2010, the Ravens. They got after Tom Brady, the Giants. This is how you beat Tom Brady. You have to pressure him. And Jacksonville, they could do that. They were second in the NFL this year in sacks. And you have guys like Calais Campbell, Yannick Ngakoue, Dante Fowler Jr., and Malik Jackson who can do that. They can get after the quarterback. And I don't know who on that Patriots offensive line is going to be able to guard these, protect Tom Brady with those guys coming. But they're going to have to do a good job. We'll see what they have planned. Brady may be forced into bad decisions. You have this Jags secondary with Jalen Ramsey and A.J. Bouye, similar to Chris Harris Jr. and Aqib Talib too. And they can cover these Patriots receivers, but I think one thing they need to do, they got to cover Gronk. Gronk is he's so good. The guy, you cannot have him on one-on-one because he's almost unstoppable. You have to guard him, and you're not going to be able to shut Gronk down, but you'll be at least be able to limit him. That's what you need to do, because I do remember from that game, from that Denver game, I remember Gronk was pretty much the Patriots offense. I mean, I remember the fourth down that Brady threw to Gronk. There was like 2 guys on him. He caught it. Gronk again, and then Gronk got the touchdown, and Gronk almost got the 2-point conversion. You have to be able to guard him, and I think they'll put Jalen Ramsey on him because he's their best corner. That's all you got to do. You have to be able to guard Gronk because you just have to be physical with the guy, and you can't have soft coverage on him because he'll eat you up. When I think of Gronk, I think of LeBron James. LeBron is so big and strong that he won't get so many calls when guys foul him. When LeBron's driving to the basket and he's got a layup or dunk, LeBron always gets, not always, but he mostly gets fouled. And he doesn't always get those calls because he's just so big and strong and fast. It's you can't cover him, you know? And it's the same thing with Gronk. Gronk all the time gets held, well, not all the time, but most of the time gets held and all of this. But the refs don't call it all the time because he's just so big and strong. And he's just could be unstoppable. So you have to be physical, and you could get away with some of those calls too. You just have to be able to do that. But I want to focus on the offense because there's 2 sides of the ball, or 3 sides if you call them special teams, but you can't forget about the offense. Blake Bortles. I remember when the Broncos did beat the Patriots. I know I'm going to bring this game up. But Peyton Manning threw 2 touchdowns. He threw 2 touchdowns and over 200 yards. That's enough. That could be enough to beat Tom Brady. You don't need to throw 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. That's a solid, just having a solid performance like that, you can beat Tom Brady. And I think Blake Bortles needs to do the same thing. If he could do the same thing that he did in Pittsburgh, he can win. Because you saw it in the Pittsburgh game. And he just, he didn't, he had 214 yards and a touchdown, I think. That's enough. He's going to have to make those throws like he did. He had that fourth quarter. He had an awesome fourth quarter. I think he went 5 for 6 and quote me if I'm wrong, but I think it was 5 for 6, 120, and that touchdown to his fullback. That's a really good performance. If he can have that in Foxborough, I don't know how. I'm not counting the Patriots out, but Jacksonville's got to show a real shot to win this game. He cannot turn the ball over. Blake Bortles, if he doesn't turn the ball over, and he has a performance like that, and the defense is just awesome, I think the Jags can win. That's all I gotta say. So, the summary: apply pressure to Brady, cover Gronk, and Bortles just needs to have a solid outing. And that all happens, then the Jags can beat the Patriots.